Anyone who has a passing association with social media will probably be aware that singer Chris Brown has suspended his Twitter account after hurling misogynistic and sexualized insults at comedian Jenny Johnson. To see the full transcript of Brown's NSFW tweets, you can go here, and it's likely you will be pretty disgusted. A few brave commentators have pointed out that Johnson has been aiming derogatory comments at Brown ever since his 2009 conviction for his vicious assault against then-partner Rihanna, and that she started this particular exchange by calling him a worthless piece of shit. Others have added that this is mere publicity seeking on the part of Johnson. But even if it is, Brown's response, where he threatens to defecate in Johnson's eye/mouth, calls her a worthless bitch, a bush pig, and tells her to suck my dick, you ho sick, has proven exactly what Johnson and countless other appalled women and men have been saying for years. Namely that, far from being a reformed character just because he served his sentence, and more on why that's such an inadequate defense, later Brown remains a total misogynist, and one with a frightening lack of self-awareness to boot. Twitter trolls are at best annoying, and at worst severely disruptive to one's life and sanity. However, the solution to them remains in our hands: ignore and block. Brown could have blocked Johnson long ago, but egotist that he is, he chose to engage and showed his true colors instead. He could have responded with some dignity, or at least attempted to defend himself in a reasoned way. But I guess a man who bites, punches and throttles a woman while screaming "I'm going to kill you" perhaps isn't particularly schooled in the nuances of having a mature debate with another person, and not using any excuse to rise to the bait. While I don't believe in trial by social media, I do believe in winding your bloody neck in when the thing you're most renowned for is a vile, violent, inexcusable assault on the person you're supposed to love, rather than repeatedly behaving like an obnoxious idiot and then making out you're just so bafflingly oppressed by haters. And don't even get me started on Brown's use of social media to label his legion of followers Team Breezy, as if to somehow imply that his crimes are something that we should all be super casual and mellow about. To those, then, who will inevitably come back with "he served his sentence and said he was sorry" defense, sorry but no dice. That defense will only stand when we live in a world where violence against women is adequately punished, and all the evidence at hand shows that this is far from the case. I remember over a decade ago, how Mike Tyson's supporters clamored to defend him when he was barred from entering Britain on grounds of his rape conviction. Women and men were vox popped on the evening news bleeding, but he's done his time. Forget it. Move on. So sure, Tyson did his time for raping Desiree Washington,